This is a video where we cover Meta saying that you have multiple leads when you know you only have one lead. How that got there and then how to fix that. So in this situation, we're in Facebook or Meta Events Manager, and it shows we have 2 leads processed. And then one page view, which should make sense. So basically, in order to get to this situation, I went along to my own website and I filled out the form. And the reason, well, let me, don't want to get ahead of myself. So I filled out the form, and then the form would show that we have the test event would show we have a page scroll, and then what it should say is that we have 1 lead submission for the form fill out. Instead, we have 2. Okay, so I would like to draw your attention. Both events here are browser, and they say manual setup. This means that you're tracking fired twice on the front end. One on the base pixel, and once from the foreign script or redirect that you have built into your website. In my case, I'm testing for this, and so that's how we got here. So Meta thinks we have 2 leads, even though it's the same person. In this case, I'm testing my own stuff, but it also tells us that this is not deduplicated, right? Because we have controls for that, so we don't get this type of thing. Instead, it's firing twice manually. I have a script here. So there's a few fixes for this. You go into your page, your code editor, or your LP form, and then you keep your base pixel firing only on page view, right? Because we want to track page views. And then you move your lead event to the form submission script. Or, if you're using CAPI, make sure that both browser and server events share the same event ID. If you let it go and don't address this, this is how we get the decaying cycle on our return on ad spend. Because Meta will, once you fill out a form, it tracks for whatever you tell it. When you tell it, oh yeah, I just want people who look the page, or oh yeah, we have paid people who fill out the processed lead form. But that's not what we really want. What we really want is to track for paying customers. So I'm getting off track here, but for this specific duplicate lead event, you keep your pixel firing only for page view and move your lead event to the submission form script. You can't have duplicate events. Or, of course, we want to be using CAPI or server-side event. And so we have the browser and server-side event share the same ID, to reiterate that. Now, I'm not sure if you have this problem. Hopefully you don't. But these are the types of things that I fix on a daily basis. And if you have a bit of trouble, you're welcome to reach out, obviously. We do this for a living as part of our business, but I'm happy to answer questions below. Thank you.